Today I would like to share with you how I play the old school classic, Rock Me Baby. Now there's a bunch of cool versions of this already. Robin Trower does a wicked awesome version of this. Etta James. The band that I play with, we have a female singer. So we kind of lean more towards the Etta James version. But what doesn't change is the science behind the song. It's going to be a 1-4-5 progression in the key of C, where you start and resolve on the 5. Now, for those of you that are more advanced, I'm going to play it first so you can just watch it, cop it, and go. For those that need a little more explanation, I'll break it down after I do it. So, here we go. So there you have it. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to start with the infamous Jimi Hendrix chord by taking your second finger at the 10th fret on your A string. You're going to take your first finger here, put it on the 9th fret of your D string. Then you're going to take your third finger here, put it on the 10th fret of the G string, and then take your pinky here, put it at the 11th fret on your B string. Now the picking pattern that I use is like a down up kind of. Slide down, and then I make a C, basically just a power chord. I always add my pinky right behind it just to add that octave. So anyway, you got that C chord here. Move over. So after that whole business. And then I bar with my third finger at the 10th fret, the D, G, and B strings. And then when I pull off, my first finger is barred at the 8th fret on the D, G, and B strings. And then when I hit that, I do a hammer-on with my second finger at the 9th fret on the G string. So you gotta. So after I do that, I take my third finger at the 10th fret on the A and D string and just kind of hit it and slide. So it's a. And then I'll take my second finger at the 8th fret on the A string, my third finger on the 8th fret on the G string, and my pinky at the 8th fret on the E string. So I'm string skipping the D and the B, and I kind of mute them with these two fingers here. And I just hit, and I kind of use the way I pick it is, so I hit the first note, which is on the A string with my pick, and then I use my second finger to hit the G, and then my third finger to hit the E string. So it's. Slide down, and then you got that same. So it's a. Now that lick that I'm doing is just. And then you repeat that, and then you go up to the 5s, and I do the same. So I'm using my second finger at the 10th fret, my third finger at the 10th fret on the G string, and my pinky on the 10th fret of the E string. So you have the A string, G, E string, muting the D and the B. And again, I use that same. You don't have to. I'm just showing you how I do it. You can use your pick. And then walk it down. And then that same pattern just repeats over and over and over and over and over again. Now, what you always, like, instead of using them, you can do like a, but you know what I'm saying? Just whatever fills, whatever you want to add, just to put your own flavor to it. It's all good. I always encourage people to follow in the footsteps of, cats like Jimi Hendrix that, when playing a cover song, they put their own thing to it. And that's what makes it cool and interesting and, kind of tweaks the ear a little bit. So regardless of whatever you're doing with it, I hope this has helped you, and I hope you dig it. And if you do, as always, please subscribe.